So yeah, in one of the biggest games of Our Fam's career, she has now hooped, and I mean hooped against Aja Wilson. Like, there anyone being like, oh, Aja Wilson had 30 on Awa, like, Aja's clearly better than Awa. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. We're not comparing Aja Wilson to Awa Fam to Aja Wilson. But, like, I'm sorry, the words baby Aja is something that people are calling her now, and I feel like that is something that is important. That is a talking point. The whole baby Aja thing. But yeah, it's one of those things now where when it comes down to it with Awa, is that I think she is closer to Aja, the way Aja plays right now in terms of the finesse, the mid-range game. Like, Aja didn't come into the league like that. She is way more polished than Aja Wilson was coming into the WNBA, but she is not she doesn't have the aggression. And that is a flaw. Not having the aggression is a flaw. But, like, she's not passive. There's a big difference between, like Camila Cardoso will throw her weight around, but she'll be reluctant to do it. Awa Fam is a lot skinnier. She's a finesse player. She's a 4. She might progress to being a 6'6" 3. She's like a big wing. Awa Fam gets it from mid, hits the shot on Alyssa Smith's face. That's kind of what you want to see early, because Awa Fam and Malonga played together. Awa goes and gets it. Easy layup there. She finishes with both hands. Her footwork's incredible. She slips that screen. Is being guarded by Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Finally hits the 3 ball. But again, she's been hitting long 2s all year. Awa is going to start hitting 3s. She's dribbling it up, handoff into the screen. Rolls. Easy left-hand finish. Like, her fluidity and movement is unlike anyone else. And you can't forget, she's the same age as Jazzy Davidson. Like, if she was in college, she'd be a freshman this year. Pull up from mid, so smooth. So freaking smooth. And, like, her game is so polished. For a kid, and one there on Alyssa Smith. For an actual kid, like, she is 19 years old. She's the most polished big at 19 years old since probably fucking Lauren Jackson. She finishes with both hands. She can run the pick and roll. She reads the pops really badly. And it's so funny. People are like, oh, Awa Fam never connects on screen. She's a bad screener. Like, I don't think people understand that, like, in the WNBA, if you correct on a screen, or if you connect on a screen, you're probably going to give up a foul. Like, that is the way things are. Like, if you connect on a screen, you are going to give up a foul. But this was a game where she had 16 points, an assist, 3 rebounds. The assist was good in the high-low, facing against the champions and Aja Wilson. Yes, Aja Wilson killed her. Aja Wilson is going to kill her. When it comes to Awa Fam, it is about how does she project? What do you think? What way do you think Awa Fam is going to look when she's 23, 24? Because we can't forget as well, like, she is the most polished big we have. Like, she is. I'm trying to think of, like, more polished bigs. Like, she is a more polished big than Kiki Iriafen was when she came in. Like, Aaliyah, maybe? Aaliyah? But, like, again, Aaliyah came in at 21 years old, not 19. Like, she's 2 years younger pretty much than Aaliyah Boston when she came in. Like, she is a future... Like, Awa's a future star. I think everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And if we're being very real, like, for plenty of other reasons, like, there are basketball and non-basketball reasons why Awa Fam is going to be a superstar. I'm not going to say more than that, but, like, she is going to be a freaking superstar in this league. And her ceiling is, like, I don't think she has there's a mentality that you need to have to be the greatest player to ever play, like an Aja Wilson. I don't think she has, she has the mentality to be Aja Wilson. And you need to be a complete mentality monster. And I don't think her mentality is bad, but I don't think, like, to be the great, like, AJ Wilson's not the greatest rookie of all time. Like, she's not even close to being the greatest rookie of all time. AJ Wilson, even during AJ Wilson's first MVP year, AJ Wilson was not this flawless player that people like to say she was. AJ Wilson that's shooting 50% from three, or 40, that's probably going to project you 40, nearly 50-40 from the field. AJ gets better every year. Like, AJ is better now than she was when she won unanimous MVP. She's better now than she was last year. And that's the thing when it comes down to it, is like, you're talking about a player who progresses every year, and I don't know if Awa has that same progression, but like, if Awa Fam is being a better rebounder, away from literally being an all-star at 19 years old, like Malonga and Awa, like Awa is so much better than Malonga was this time last year. Again, Awa doesn't have the same athleticism, the same aggression as Malonga, but her touch is much better, her footwork's better, her offhand's much better, her IQ. Like, we talk about bigs IQ. Like, I don't know if there's a big with a non-Aaliyah Boston big that has a higher IQ than Awa. I just don't. And she's 19. Like, she is 19. Like, she is already. She did no training camp. Because let's not forget, like, it took AZ a full training camp and maybe 3 preseason games and maybe 4 games. And not only that, you also take into account that she is fucking huge. Like, Awa is noticeably taller than AJ Wilson. She is noticeably taller than AJ. And people called me crazy. They were like, oh, look, she's listed 6'3". And I literally have said, I'm like, man, she is at least 6'5", source. And they were like, what's your source? I was like, I've stood beside her. I was like, I am 6 foot, in shoes, I am 6'2". I am 6'1" and a bit barefoot. Awa Fam towered over me. My 2 roommates were 6'6", 6'7", in and around that height. Awa was as tall as both of them. Like, she was huge. She was absolutely huge. And we're looking at potentially one of the future GOATs of the game, if it all comes together. And like, the future of basketball is so good, and the future in Seattle. Like, when you have, like, if you are going to end up with Awa Fam and Dom Malonga, with Flaw J and whoever you're going to draft this year, because you're going to be bad, like, the odds of you getting like a Booker or Hidalgo, like, you're going to be insane. You're going to be absolutely insane as a team. And Awa could very well be the best player on that team.